Dylan, dare we say it, the polar vortex part 2?
It is another polar vortex. You know, we are going to see it set up shop and weaken a little bit. We are looking at, normally a nice compact, tight vortex up through the North Pole. But what happens is it's going to weaken over the course of the next couple of days. It allows the jet stream to dip very far to the south when we get a taste of what is normally located up near the North Pole. Now, this is not going to be as cold as last time because the heart of it is still going to stay up across parts of Canada, but we are still going to see the jet stream dip all the way down to the south and produce very much below normal temperatures. In fact, we will even see below normal temps extend as far south as Florida. So Chicago on Tuesday about 10 degrees, 23 in New York City, Minneapolis about 3, and we're even looking at 38 degrees in Atlanta and 56 in Orlando, which is 16 degrees below average. So not as bad as last time, but it is still going to be brutally cold, especially Tuesday and into Wednesday too. So bundle up.
Ready.
Yes.
Great. Dylan,
Yes. Well, it's polar vortex in one part of the country. It's got to be warm somewhere, and that's what we're west. We have to head west, yes, and not too far west. You could even head back through Oklahoma into Texas, where temperatures are going to stay above average. We have this ridge in the jet stream that is kind of the opposite of the dip in the jet stream the East Coast is seeing. So this is always a good thing if you want sunny, dry weather. Of course, California could really use a break from this pattern and start to get some rain in the area, but unfortunately, this high pressure is going to stay in control for at least the foreseeable future. Temperatures are running about 10 to 15 degrees above average and no end in sight to that. That's a look at the weather across the country. Your local forecast is coming up in just 30 seconds.
Dylan's here for Al.
It's nice to be here, and we're so focused on the cold, but we actually have some snow to talk about up and down the East Coast. Doesn't look like much right now. There are a couple of lighter snow showers back through eastern Wisconsin into parts of Michigan and also through upstate New York. But what we are going to see are these clipper systems that move in from the north, but there's one in particular that's going to develop itself a little bit through the mid-Atlantic, and it is looking like most models keep it offshore just enough to brush the East Coast with some snow, including New York City and up into New England. But if this backs a little further to the west, we could see significantly higher snowfall totals. But for right now, we're looking at about 1 to 3 inches, and right along the immediate coastline, we could see closer to 3 to 6 inches of snow. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window.
I'm Savannah Guthrie alongside Carson Daly, Jenna Bush-Hager, and Dylan Dreyer. Matt now have the morning off. Ladies, it's so nice to have you here.
Thanks, guys. I'm happy to be here.
Lucky me with the lovely ladies here.
I know, you're surrounded.
Thank you. Also ahead, feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. The Jamaican.
And you were there a few weeks ago.
I was, and it was 50 below with the wind chill, so I'm not surprised.
Did you walk in the mall like everybody else?
I actually thought about it because it's this huge enclosed space.
Yeah, good mileage there.
A lot of mall walkers. Tomorrow we will visit the wealthiest city in America, and that too will probably
Can you give us a hint?
Not
Beverly Hills. We
not
know that.
Los Angeles.
Interesting. East Coast?
No, but not West Coast either.
Wow.
We can play this game all day.
Let's save it for tomorrow. Craig Melvin, thank you.
Come on, give me more.
Thanks very much.
All right, coming up next, the best anti-aging to get heated up, you might say. We've got some great music coming up.
Good music coming up in a little bit. Also, 2 familiar faces who have teamed up.
After midnight, they're here for a special performance.
All right, also ahead, I caught up with a record-setting athlete who could hold the secrets to and how we can all live a longer, healthier life.
And I like how the end of that was she playing shot put.
Well, she holds the world record for her age and that. I mean, she's amazing.
That is awesome.
Incredible.
We look forward to that, but let's get a check of the weather, Dylan.
And it is a little bit chilly in the Northeast, only going to get colder.
I couldn't leave there without bringing you some treats because apparently these are foods that are going to make you live a very long life. Pickled herring and sauerkraut.
Wow, this is so kind of
As Olga's new BFF, you should start.
Well, if I'm going to do it, you have to do it.
She also likes wine and scotch.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the wine? Thanks,
The wine and
Natalie.
scotch I could do.
This works out perfectly
I
for
think
me
with
because
this,
Dylan, you know a little bit about
well, the
this.
tradition in my family is on January 1st every year you have to have pickled herring for good luck for the rest of the year. I don't
If
take
you don't
it
feel bad
myself,
from
so now I'm forced to have
If
it.
you don't feel bad from New Year's Eve, this will really do the trick.
My technique from childhood
You
is
put it
grab a
together with
little
sauerkraut?
piece.
Oh, yeah. How does
hold your
the
nose.
sauerkraut taste like fish?
I think
how is that possible?
I think I'd rather get old.
That's going to leave a mark.
I'll take age any day.
I'll take the
pickled
20
herring.
push-ups and the 10-mile run.
I've
Olga.
never had cat
it's
food,
just so
but I
disgusting.
imagine that's what it tastes
Oh,
like.
my
It's an
goodness.
acquired
To say the least. Well, if
I hope nobody's, by the way, I hope nobody's
that was
having
such a
breakfast.
nice
story, Nat, and it's
Okay.
Clearly. And we may have ruined it with. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I need to see 108
talk
after
to anyone
that.
for the rest of the
Yeah, I
night.
know. I was gonna say, by the way, my breath is amazing.
Well, if you're not Olga, you might need a little extra help as you age.
All right, coming up in honor of
anybody can
MLK
pull it
Day,
off.
how to turn your dreams into reality. What else is coming up on the 9?
Yeah, and then we also talk about the tricks that retailers give you to buy more. So we need to stay away from that.
I'm a sucker for all of that.
Oh, I do too. The touch me, for example, and then I have to like, oh, I need that.
Exactly.
Right, the impulse, too. It's right
impulse.
there.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
All right,
Lots to
attention
look
to that.
forward to.
Thanks, guys.
Is Al going to call in again and dish on the party?
No, but maybe Al, will you call in? He's probably sleeping.
He's already awake.